we spent about an hour
Max,
checking sound and trying to see how best we could sing on last Saturday's live feed.
So this time what I'm going to do, just to brief you all, of course I'm going to ask you the question, but this time we're not putting you on the spotlight. It's just going to be the speaker view. So as and when each one of you speaks, you're going to come up on the screen and the rest of us will be somewhere around you to protect you. We are there to make sure you're safe, yeah? So we'll all be around you. And it'll be easier than last time, because last time the spotlight was a spotlight and everyone, including us, when we actually watched on Facebook, I realized that we were talking with no visuals. We were not there. We were like the ghost people behind just talking. But that was our first time. We couldn't help it. That's why I made that short video. I think it was good that everybody could see something. It was a short 12, 13-minute video, so everybody could get a chance to see what we did. And it's easier to watch a 12-minute one rather than a 5-hour one. But the 5 hours was good for all of us just to watch it later. You know why I've called you all today is because it's exactly a week since we did our first ever live event. And I thought, it's nice just to have a little feedback from all of you all at the same time, to also get you all to motivate, just like we do. I mean, you've seen all of us as moderators, what we do, what we did with you all along, and we still continue doing, yeah? Now, most of you have become seasoned performers because you'll have had a lot of motivation. Those who were scared, shy, whatever, today have come out. Venetia, you're one of them. I love to see you there live. Venetia was all nervous. She didn't want to dance, but Naresh, she was all excited after the motivation we gave her. I somehow managed to convince her. And now she's bold enough. I'm sure anytime we ask her to come and dance, she's going to be ready. So now that we've got you all pumped up and motivated, we want you all to do your part, that is to motivate all the others. There are a lot of others who keep joining in, who are also shy, just like all of us. Like me too, I was also shy. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I don't have the guts to do a live session even now, by the way. I can talk, I can do all this, but if it comes to performing and singing, I don't think I can do it. Even though I can sing once without practicing and recording it and putting it on, but I can't sing live. So you all need to motivate me as well. So as much as I can do, you guys need to do for me. And I'd like to come live one day myself. So that's why I said, instead of wasting time, to make this a short and sweet one, probably for 5 or 6 minutes, I'll ask the question once, and then each one of you will answer the 3-part question. Okay, Carlos has come. So this way it makes it easy. I'll just wait for a couple of seconds for him to join in. Our cowboy Carlos. Carlos, hi Carlos. His audio is connecting. Hi Carlos.
Hey guys.
Hey Carlos.
Hi. How are you all?
All good. So today I have only one bodyguard on my right. I don't have the other one. He's out driving somewhere. He said he'll try and join us from his car. Now we are short of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ryan and Val, 16, 17, Darshan, 18. One person. Who's the one person missing? Kevin. Kevin. Okay, we're not going to wait for too long. If they don't come on time, it's okay, because if they join us along the way, then we'll just add them in. But all of them have been sent the same question. The reason is I wanted all of you to be prepared so that we don't waste time and just don't, start thinking and wondering and pausing. We'll just make it as short and sweet as possible. And as I said, the question is only based on your experience, coming live and based on the live party we had last week. And would you all come back again? Of course, I won't ask that question again. It's only once. Would you like to come back again and participate in our future live events or live parties? And of course, the third part is for you all to motivate, encourage, or whatever you want in any form you put it, all the other talents, the members who are in our family, whether they're new, existing, old, future, because these videos keep coming back. If someone comments, the videos come back again. Even if it goes down, they'll keep coming back, they'll keep paying, they'll be there all the time. So it's just that it's nice that if we can motivate people and tell them, hey, this is what we feel, it's a great family, the love we get, the encouragement. You don't have to say thanks to Alvin and thanks to the moderators, and you don't have to really say that, you don't have to praise us as such, but try and praise the group so that, at least everyone realizes that this is a family. And most of you have been seeing, and a lot of you are on the other groups. A lot of them are copying us, and I'm telling you, I love competition. It's not competition to us. It's nice when we are copied, because in my own business, if it's a perfume that I'm doing and if my perfume is copied, I'm actually very happy, because that means my brand is a success. Okay, so for me, success is when we are copied. But it doesn't matter. I don't call it copying, but they're trying to do everything we do, which is fine. And I've always said I don't have any problem with any of you in any other group. Please feel free, go on the maximum groups you can handle. But once you're there, don't forget us, come back to your family as well. Finally, we are family to you, yeah? So go anywhere you want and come back to this family at least in the evening to go to sleep, yeah? Just when you're going to bed, come back and say goodnight to the family. But again, as I said, please feel free, do anything you're doing. Just be happy, be stress-free, enjoy yourselves, become popular. And one day, I really wish I could sit here and look at all you guys and say, wow, that one's a star, this one's famous, that one's there. It'll be so nice, because that's what I would really want to achieve. I think all of us moderators, even now Debbie's a participant, but she's also a moderator, you know that. And one day my dream is for Debbie, for Jackie, for you, for any one of you. Nigel, I mean, I dream, you know, really Nigel, I dream one day, I wish you become a Michelin chef, and somewhere down the line, you know, we all get to see you somewhere, whether you're a singer, a chef, a dancer, whatever. Honestly, that's my honest thing that I would like. Jude, thanks for taking time and joining us. He's just coming. Hi, Jude. Thank you very much. We're waiting for you.
Thank you, Sinner. I'm sorry, I'm late. I have another meeting.
I know. So I decided to give a long sermon just before you came to keep all of us motivated and pumped. Okay, so no more sermons. Now that we have Jude in the house, I think we'll just go ahead so that Jude can spend 5 minutes with us and leave. So if you're ready, what I'm going to do, I think you'll understood, you'll have prepared. Venetia, I hope you and your husband are fine. Perfectly fine, right? Because they panicked. They actually had, both of them had high fever and they were not keeping well, and she danced that day even though she was sick. Her husband fell sick after that.
Fine. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank God you're fine. Lynette left and she's back. She had a cup of tea, I guess. She's back now. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this screen. If anyone joins us, they'll be lucky if I see it, but otherwise, I'm happy seeing the ones on the screen right now. So, Lester's here. Lester, say hi.
Hey, hi guys.
That's an official hi. All of you can scream at the same time. Say hi, shout, no problem. Do what you want to do.
1, 2, 3.
No, they're all muted.
Hi.
Hey.
Once you're unmute, all of you at the same time, let's say hi, okay? Yeah, it's being recorded. Okay, guys, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to this wonderful evening, exactly a week after we had our last, or rather the first ever live launch party to launch TNGlive. We had a fabulous day that day. We didn't expect it to go on for over 5 hours, and that was one hell of a party. We loved it. I'm sure all of you did. Yeah, time just
Thanks to you.
So let's all say together, one hi to the entire TNG family. Yeah, all of you unmuted. Marianne is not, Lynette is not, Ruth is not, Adil is not. Unmute yourselves so we can say one big nice hi to the family, and then we begin this small little talk of ours. All right, on the count of 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
That looked funny, but it was fun as well. All right, guys. So now I'm going to go to the question, and I would like all of you to mute yourselves so that we can start and move, and we don't waste any time. All right? Everyone muted. Jackie, you can stay unmuted, no problem. The rest, we'll mute everyone to be sure. Jackie's on. All right. So the reason I said we've gathered together is just because I wanted to have a recap of what we did last week. Being our first ever live event, we wanted everyone to tell us what they felt. And I hope you all are not going to have a problem answering me, because I have one question divided in 3 parts, and I'd like each of you to be quick in your answers so that we don't waste time, and we could, finish this in as short a time as possible. So this one question, basically, I'm going to ask you will be in 3 parts, and I'd like all of you to answer me one by one based on the performances of last week. I will call up the names of the first to the last, yeah? And accordingly, each one of you would unmute and then speak up, answer your question, and mute yourself back again, and then the next person will come on. I won't repeat the question. I'm just going to ask this question once, so please pay attention. And after I'm done, I'll start with the first participant. Is that okay? A thumbs up if you're understood. Awesome. So everyone's clear on what I said. So the question is, here goes. Basically, it's, as I said, it's first of all to thank all of you for participating. You were wonderful. I mean, All of you were just great. You all looked great, sounded great. You all were full of life. There was so much of fun. Everybody enjoyed themselves. We had a few glitches, but that's part and parcel of any party or game. These things happen. So I don't think we should be bothered about those things. The next one, I'm sure, is going to be even better. So we'll get better and better as we grow. Okay. So here goes our question. I would like to know from each one of you what you thought of the live party that we had, the first ever live party. I'd like to know what you all thought about it, what you have felt. And I would like to also know if we do have similar parties in future, whether they are short formats, long formats, whether they're only 8 minutes or 30 minutes each. Would you all be interested to come in? Obviously, when we put out, this entire announcement, it's going to be on first come, first serve. So you guys always there pretty much every day. So whoever comes in first, obviously, will be selected. So if we ever did this, I'd like to know if you're interested or would be keen to come back again and join us. And the last part of the first question, and the only question that I'm going to ask, is I would like to know from you all if you all have any kind of suggestions, advice, or anything you'd like to tell our TNG family, because we are almost touching 5,000 of us. We're very close to it. I think we're just about 100 short of 5,000 family members, which is nice. Each one of us have got another 5,000 family for us to fall back on, to talk to, and to listen to, and make our day a brighter day. So I would like each one of you to say something short and sweet. In the same order I asked the question to our other family members over here, so that everybody, could pick up something from this little experience you all have had. You all have all been here for quite some time. I'd like them to gather something from you all, motivate them, get them pumped up, so they would also come and participate, whether it be, recorded or live or future live events. So I hope I'm clear on this. So if everything is okay, I think I'm going to start straight away with the first participant is who was Carlos. So we'll get Carlos to unmute himself. And Carlos, if you heard the question, would you be kind enough to unmute yourself and start, please?
Hi, Olin. Thanks for connecting again, and really nice to be part of the family. Really enjoyed the event last week. I think all the performance, and I stayed almost till the last. I think fantastic talent, fantastic performance. Just for the artist who was also fantastic. I think maybe we'll have to tweak that a little bit, because we are not giving him enough time to do his full work. So maybe some thought around that. But overall, fantastic event, great talent, super singing, and really enjoyed it. And I really didn't know how that evening went. Normally, it's a little hard to kill with the lockdown happening in Bangalore.
Yeah.
But fantastic event. We should have more often, um, uh, Alvin, and great. I mean, I wish we can have more participants. And if we're having more participants, if we can stretch it a little longer, the timetable, that'll be fantastic. And I'm sure people, if they're not able to log on for all the hours, they can log in whenever they want and participate. So thank you so much for having me. Great team effort and fantastic talent. Thank you.
Great. And would you have anything to say to all to our talented family on the group?
Yes, I mean, wow, the youngsters totally rocked it that day. Fantastic. And of course, I don't want to miss out all the other talented musicians here, but great. And I want to definitely see you being part of the singing for the next event.
Oh, me?
And I don't know about Lester. I mean, I'm sure he also has some hidden talents. I mean, participation, if you all guys can do it also, wow, it'll be great.
We will. I'm sure we'll come in one day for sure.
Yeah, since you asked, yeah, I think we should.
Lovely. Carlos, thank you so much, Carlos. We'll have to go to the next one now. Kindly
Sure, man,
mute
thanks.
yourself. And Catherine, can you please unmute yourself, Catherine?
Hello.
Hi, Catherine. Yes, Catherine, you can go ahead.
So about last week, I think it was the most amazing experience that I've had. It was the first time that I ever went live. I'm not really a person who likes to be in the spotlight, but it was amazing. If you ask me if I would like to, join further future programs, I definitely will. And I think there is so much of talent out there in the TNGlive family group that, people should start coming in and performing more and join in the different events that we I'm sure you are going to have a lot of events, and I think that would be a great platform for a lot of people to actually, showcase their talents. So that's my take on it. And I wish each and everyone in this family a very, very happy, pleasant evening, and looking forward to watching a lot more talent in the future.
Lovely. Thank you, Catherine. That was very
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you very much. I like your background, though. The next one we have is, I'm sure everyone's favorite, but definitely my favorite, is our dear friend Nigel. Come on, Nigel. We're all ears to listen to
Hello,
you.
everyone, once again. Yes, it was awesome. The build up to it was like, oh my God, it was within us. So, what's going to happen? What's coming and stuff? It was an awesome evening. And everyone in my family too joined and watching from different angles so that they didn't come in front. So, it was wonderful. Definitely, yes, I would love to be part of this live. Whenever you say, I'm up, game for it. And I would love a lot of more of the family members to be on this. And if I'm to step aside and get someone else in my place, I'd be more than happy. And yes, this is the globe of talent under one roof. There is no group as the talent network group. I would proudly say we are the best. It has got everything from the nail or from scratch to the airplane. So you got everything under one roof. I mean, it's a blessing to be part of this group for sure. And I say it with all my heart. I'm really proud to be part of this group. And you have given that cooking, you brought the devil out of me. So I'm more happy doing my cooking, and I've really got into cooking now and doing videos. So thank you very much to TNG. You all gave me back my life. That's cooking.
Thank you. Thank you, Nigel. That was well said. Thank you very much. Coming to the third participant, the fourth already. We've got Ruth all the way from Toronto, Canada.
Hi, everybody. Alvin and the rest of the TNG family. Last week was amazing. I think the TNG Live launch party was out of this world. It rocked and kept rocking. And hats off to everyone, the performers, the moderators, and the TNG family that were there to cheer everybody on. And I would love to come back again. But last but not least, I noticed, like Nigel said, that the TNG group promotes all kinds of talent. So to all of you out there, don't be scared. Showcase your talent. It is a supportive family. They will encourage you. And once you get that encouragement, you're on your way. So that's all I have to say. Good luck to all the performers. You were amazing last week, and let's look forward to some more performances.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ruth. That was very sweet and well said. Coming to our next participant, we've got a wonderful Bollywood singer, Tarun. Can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank you. It's a wonderful to be a part of this TNG group, and hats off to you, Alvin, especially for doing incredible hosting. Trust me, I've never seen such a hosting in my life. Trust me, you were superb and team. And a special thanks to Jude for all his help. Also, I would like to, thank all the participants who have really performed well. I've been singing from last 20 years, and I am a part of so many groups. But trust me, I haven't got a chance to perform live on any of the groups. So it's a big motivation for me.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. And I have a suggestion that, I'm always in for a live performance. And I think the time slot should be a little more. Like maybe from 8 minutes, it should be increased to say 15 minutes. And then gradually we should move on and increase it to maybe 30 minutes or so on.
That we'll be doing for sure, because we didn't want to refuse any participants who came in the first night. It was that night we went to sleep and woke up in the morning, we already had 19. And we didn't want to say no to the ones who were so excited. So we took all of them on, and I said, let's do it. So we couldn't do it more than, in fact, I planned 3 hours, it went to almost 5 hours. But the next one, yes, we're going to have a lesser participation, but longer time, so everyone has enough time to perform. So thanks, Tarun, and I think we need to move on to the next, who is Lynette. We've got Lynette. Hi, Lynette.
Hi. Hi, Alvin.
Hi, go ahead.
Yeah, it was an awesome week. That Saturday night live was too good,
Thank
and I really enjoyed it. And I think all enjoyed it. Really, I've got lots of feedback from other people. They really enjoyed it, and they really enjoyed each and every performance. And really, if I get an opportunity again to perform live for the party, I'm sure I'm going to do it.
Good.
And
That's nice. And what do you have to tell our other family members?
I always say we are all beautiful, precious flowers in this group, and we are all one family. Just don't feel shy. We all are so grateful to God that He has given us this beautiful talent. Each and every one of us have beautiful talents. So please bring out your talents. Don't hide. Just sing your heart out, paint, or whatever talent you have, and enjoy it.
Good.
Absolutely right.
And I'm sure this is the best group, the TNG Life group and TNG family. We are really an awesome family.
Thank you, Lynette. Thank you for that. I think now I'm going to resign from the moderators. You need to take my place. But thank you very much. That was very sweet of you.
My pleasure. Thank
Well
you.
said. Thank you. We've got to move on to the man of the day because he's a busy man and I think he has to run. So, Jude, we're going to bring you on, Jude. The floor is yours. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Senor. You're very, very kind. All right, so for me, it was a different experience altogether. Honestly, I never ever did these. I never did these marathons or these chain of event kind of thing. Different artists. I've never done this on a screen. At least we've had opening acts for artists in the past, but online, I think TNG has made something so unique, so different. We had hardships, no doubt about it. A lot of things were happening, and even to get started, when we did the trial, we realized there were hurdles, but we jumped higher than all of them, and we finally did it. Everyone who told me you're doing the Zoom event, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, but it did happen, and that itself is a feather in the hat, Senor. Absolutely. Stunning. So another thing I would like to say is feedback. Yes, like most of them said, a little more time slots. So reduce the participants. Maybe get only 20 people instead of 30, and kind of give them a little bigger spotlight time. That is one. Another thing is also basically now that we've understood sound and how to deal with it, you don't have to go with that again. We get a video into place that we can send to a participant, which explains from start to end what we've done in the past, and give them the works to have perfect audio. Uh, Anything for the others that I would like to say on the family? Guys, when we say we're a family never feels shy to ask help from each other, learn from each other, trust each other, give out your talent to each other, expecting nothing in return, just like a family would. And trust me, we've all got a long way to go, man. That's what we've got to do. We're, I would say unconditionally doing this for each other, not knowing what this is going to end up with. Tomorrow we may be 50,000. Are we going to be as personal as we are? If we decide to, we can be. We can be. So that's what we plan to think about in the future. And that's, I wish the group all the best. You guys are awesome. I love being a part of it.
Awesome. And I totally agree with you on that. Even if you're 100,000 or probably a million, if we put our heart and souls into this, no matter how many of us are there, we will make it happen. If we can do it for 5,000, I think we can do it for 5 million. Doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jude. Loved it, Jude.
I'm going to have to run away. Huh? I've got a meeting waiting on the other side.
Go ahead. Thank you very much. Good to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.
All right. So next we're going to go to the youngest performer that we have on our group. And that's Shania. Shania, the stage is yours. The floor is yours.
Okay. So first of all, thank you so much for having me here. And to talk about last weekend, it was awesome to spend that evening with all of you. It was something different and also an amazing way to spend an evening during this lockdown. And finally, it was very motivational for me. And for the upcoming live events, I would love to be a part of them, and I really can't wait for the next opportunity. And to all the talented people out there, be bold and show the world what you can do through our TNG family.
Awesome.
Yay!
That coming from a 13-year-old is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, and I should compliment you on being bold and coming out there and singing to, when it's live, and you do quite a few other live shows as well. Thank you, Shania. That was very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Moving on to the next participant, we've got Adil. Adil, the floor is yours. Stage is yours.
Hello.
Hi.
First of all, I would ask everyone to unmute.
Okay, that's a good
First do
one.
that.
He's the boss. Please listen to him. Come on.
Okay, now everyone has to say what I say. You have to repeat it.
Okay.
Okay.
TNG rocks. TNG rocks.
TNG
TNG
rocks.
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 TNG rocks.
TNG rocks.
And hip hip hooray to Alvin. Hip hip hooray.
Hip, hip,
Hip
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 hip.
hooray.
No, no. It's not me. We've got all the moderators and all of you make it. Please,
I
it's all
think
of you
this.
being part of it.
I think when I came into this group, I found there's no better family than this. This is the best family I've got,
Thank you.
and I really appreciate the efforts being taken. It was a wonderful experience. God bless
Thank
you
you.
all. God bless you all.
That was very sweet. Thank you so much, Adil. And it was nice that you got all of us to join in together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Going on to our next participant who's been waiting, poor girl, before she goes to sleep. Debbie, the stage is yours, Debbie.
Thank you, Alwyn. And so great to see all of your faces again from last week. I can't believe how fast the week has gone.
Yeah.
So on the first point, it was so fun. You know, of course, my Zoom did what my Zoom always does. It was a complete mess. However, for me, the event was fantastic to see everyone performing and everyone's happy faces, and you just kept it flowing, right? And even though my Zoom was a complete mess, it just like sort of we moved past it, and then we had some fun and we chatted. But it forced me to fix Zoom. So yesterday I called up Jude and I'm like, how the hell did I make this work? And guess what? I have all the hardware. So I have a mixer. All I needed was a wire that went into my mixer and went into my computer. And if I used my mic, I would have been set. I would have sounded like Jude. No, I wouldn't have sounded like Jude. I would still sounded like me. So, but it would have worked anyway. So that forced me to fix my Zoom. So now it works.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome.
That's a good one. That is nice. Okay.
Yeah. And it will work for Facebook and everything. So that's good. So when I join the next event, I'm a moderator with TNG, and I don't think it's very fair if I keep joining all the events. So if there is space, I will. But I am going to leave because I know time is short and I know we have so much talent there. So, you know, if there is, then yes, if there's space. But otherwise, I'm, you know, it's thrilling to see we were oversubscribed. What were you set a limit of 12, I think, right?
Yeah, initially we set a limit only for 12 because we wanted to space it out.
And then
a
we were
bit.
oversubscribed to 19.
19.
So I know there's lots of people that want a chance to sing. As a moderator, I'll just like say,
okay.
I'll moderate.
Lovely.
And then, but happy too if we don't have enough, which I very much doubt. My advice to everyone else is just imagine what the world would be like if Celine Dion never sang, or if Picasso never painted. If we all kept, the song "Little Guiding Light of Mine," right? If we all kept it under a bushel and never let it shine, the world would be much poorer for it. So a forum and a group like the TNG is fantastic in that it engages people to let their light shine, and see your talent as a public service.
True.
Just as simple as that. It's a public service.
Nice.
So TNG is unique in such a fabulous platform because the group is so diverse and everyone is curious and interested in talents beyond theirs. So I'm on many musicians groups, writers groups, publishers groups, and all of it, right? We are homogenous. It's so boring. So when, and we're really looking for the cream of talent to be interested. So when you see a group that has such a diverse population of all kinds of different people who are really engaged, you've got a platform. So let it shine.
Lovely.
So enough from me. Thank
you.
you.
That was nice, Debbie. Thank you. Well said. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good. So now we're moving on to our next participant, who's Brian, but Brian couldn't make it. He can't join us, so we'll skip Brian and move on to another Bollywood nightingale. You should have been singing in Bollywood, Nainaz. The floor is yours. The stage is yours.
Hi, everyone, and thanks to the admin, Alvin, Lester, Jude. This was my first live, and when Alvin messaged me, would you be a participant? And I was like, okay, fine. But then I realized that I don't have any music system at home, so how am I going to do that? But then later on, Jude helped me, and it made you guys motivated me to do. And okay, let me tell you one thing that in that live show, there were being a part of Bollywood industry, there were a lot of people from Bollywood who was watching this show of ours, and there were a lot of young talent which they got. I don't know the name of the girl in a blue. What is her name? Lynette. Lynette. I mean, you are a rock star, dude. I mean, I'm sure you will get a Bollywood call very soon. Also, a girl, a very, very, very young girl from Dubai, Shania, right? Yeah,
Wow.
Shania. Okay. Also, I would say that I'm delighted to be a part of this virtual family, which is tied with a single knot of being happy with a smaller joys of life. It is a, I mean, I would say it is a very nice platform to be in habitation free and perform because you feel appreciated, you feel loved, you feel happy to be a part of the pool of talented people who are spreading so much positivity in this lockdown period. And yeah, I would say that I have not been a part of so many groups, but I think I like to post my videos on this group, especially because I get a lot of good encouragement. And yeah, so also since so many people around the globe is coming together and entertaining us, it really feels good. My feedback is I think we should decrease the number of participants, and next time instead of me, I think you should give chance to other people also as well, because we are now a part of 5,000 family. And the advice is like more, perform more, invite more people in the group, get more people engaged with us, and let's do more of live sessions. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Nainaz. I have to just correct myself because I said one day you're going to be a Bollywood sensation. I didn't know that you're already part of Bollywood, so that's a good thing to
No,
hear.
no, no. I am not a part of Bollywood. I know because my husband is into post-production of films. So I know a lot of people from Bollywood. Yeah.
Hello.
So
All
that
of
is
you
the
heard
reason
that,
I know.
so you
I
know
am
what's going to
not.
happen. You're all getting to be part of Bollywood soon. See Tarun, big smile. All right, that was good, Nainaz. Thank you for appreciating two of our
Thank you
stars
so
already
much.
here, Lynette and Shania. That is very nice.
It is not me who appreciated. It is not me who appreciated. It is Salman Khan's mom who appreciated them.
Wow! That deserves a big hand. Fantastic. That's good news. Thank you for telling this. I mean, you saved it now to tell everybody. Thank you very much. That was a good one. I mean, this we need to play it loud for everyone to hear. But thank you, Nainaz. That was really nice.
Okay.
And keep what you know, I mean, when we're having future ones, please come back because we're going to have
Sure.
quite a few of them. But as I said, we'll spread it out so that we have fewer people, longer time. So we'll keep working on
Sure.
that. But thank you for the
Yeah.
feedback. Thank you again. Now moving on to the next star. We've got Mario. Mario, the stage is yours, Mario.
Hi guys, hi everyone. So
You need to speak a little louder.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? All right,
Better.
great. So last week was absolutely brilliant. You know, I've never seen such a build up for this live performance. It made me so excited to perform, and I actually dressed for the occasion, as you could see, as you saw last week. So absolutely brilliant, and to see so much talent, you know, singing, dancing, art was magnificent. You know, I was really excited. It was just as if I was performing live on a stage, with the other bands to follow. It took me back to the days when we used to perform on stage with 5 or 6 bands, and that excitement, that anticipation, seeing people perform before you, waiting to see people perform after you. So absolutely brilliant. And secondly, if you ask, will you come back? Yeah, that goes without saying. For sure. It's like asking me, have you eaten? So that goes without saying. For sure, I'll be back. And this is a network. This is the talent networking group is actually a network which encourages absolutely brilliant talent. So if you have talent, even a tiny bit of talent, I would suggest, personally speaking, I would suggest put it out there. It is one big family, and this is the only group that encourages a diverse talent instead of just sticking to one, maybe music or something. This adds, you have music, art, and paintings and whatnot, cooking and everything. So you could be whatever, beginner to advanced. Please don't feel shy. This is one big family. Please bring your talent out and show it on the talent networking group. This is one platform that encourages everything, and I have, it's motivated me, someone who's actually thought my singing career was over. Like I said, it's chapter 2, which has just begun after joining this family. So
Wow.
I wish you all the best, everyone, and yeah, I will
Super.
definitely be back. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mario. That was really, really nice. Well said. Everyone on the panel over here, just one thing. I know it's nice when you all praise us so much and talk so much about the moderators and the group, but I would request you all to be honest. If there are any points that need attention, yes, besides the fact about increasing the time per person, anything else, positive, negative criticism, please feel free, because don't feel bad about you guys putting it out there. Believe me, I'm not going to edit it and cut it. Whatever you say, even if it's negative, please feel free, because anything that's bad needs to be corrected. Anything that's negative needs to be made positive. And that's what we believed in from day one, if you've seen. I've told everybody, let's not take negativity and put ourselves down. Even in the worst case scenario with this COVID going on, let's be positive. I mean, every day, every minute, literally, I hear of so many things going around in some part of the world. And that includes me. I'm also going through bad times. Yeah, but do I want to show it out there? No. I suppress it by being here with with all of you on the group from morning to night. I just, whenever I log in the morning, I'm so excited to see all the comments of the previous night. And I wait the whole day to see what's happening and who's coming on, who's participating, who's commenting. I just enjoy it so much. It just makes me feel happy, motivated. I smile, and I don't think of all the bad things that's going around. Yes, it's there. We have to at some stage or the other, get used to it. But I'm sure this is going to get over soon, and hopefully things will be back to normal again. Having said that, we'll move on to our next star, which is Marianne from Hyderabad. Marianne, the stage is yours. Marianne, we can't hear you. I think it's your microphone. We still can't hear you. Yeah, there was a sound now.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So hi Alvin, hi Lester, hi everyone. Alvin, I should say that I have never been a part of any group, but being on the TNG family has been an amazing experience. I have never posted videos, I have never done anything of that sort, but coming on TNG just made me a little more comfortable, I should say. And yes, at the moment, I'm not able to do live sessions because of my work stuff and timing stuff. But yes, I do plan to do that. An amazing event, Alwyn. I just can't tell you. My family watched from all over, and everyone was so good. And yeah, Shania, absolutely amazing for a 13-year-old. Hats off. I enjoyed. The best part of it is like you have the youngest to the oldest, and everyone are just family. So I enjoyed every moment of it. Second part of the question of me coming back, I would love to. I would enjoy myself again. And suggestions, I think you guys do a great job and you know best what to do. So thank you guys once again.
Thank you so much. That was really sweet. Thank you, Marianne. That was a nice one. We've just got Valentine who's joining us. So that's good. We've got him, even though he's almost the, I think, the second last participant. Valentine's in. Let's see if he's going to come in quick, but we'll continue. From there, we've got the next participant. That's Kevin, but Kevin's not with us. I guess he's busy because Kevin also does online classes. Yeah. So it could be that's why he couldn't make it. Hi, Val. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear
That's
me?
lovely. Yes, we can hear you. So we're just moving on to our next participant, the lively, bubbly dancer, Dr.
Alvin,
Venetia. The stage is yours. Oh,
I'm
one
sorry
second.
to interrupt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I have to go to the hospital because my mother-in-law is
Oh, yes.
admitted there. So I'm
Sorry.
sorry and thank you very much, everyone.
Naina, sorry, I forgot to ask you about her,
No, no,
but
no.
give her a lot of love from the entire family.
Thank
She'll
you.
be well. All
Thank you.
right?
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so let's get back to Dr.
Hi.
Venetia. The stage is yours.
Hi, Alvin. So, first of all, I would like to thank Jude for inviting me to this lovely group. So, I started dancing after 8 years, and I got a lot of encouragement when I posted my first ever video here. And believe me, after that, I just started dancing and posting more and more videos because of all the encouragement I received from here. I mean, I never thought, like most of the thing happening on Facebook these days is all about musicians, I know. And all my friends are musicians, and everyone's singing. So I accidentally got into this group to encourage my friends, and they encouraged me. And it was so nice. I was really anxious because I have never ever done a live session, and about dance I was not aware about how I'm going to fit into the angle, and sometimes my head is getting cut, my hands are getting cut. But Alvin was like, you can do it. I mean, he was really motivating me all throughout. Even Jude, they got on a Zoom call with me, and they made me really really
Your audio is cut off. You're on mute. You need to unmute.
everyone in this group is so talented and so humble. It feels really like a family. So all of y'all, even though y'all are like superstars, for me y'all are superstars, but y'all are really humble. I really like the way y'all encourage each other, and comment on everyone's post. Whether you're just starting off with something, you feel so encouraged to be a part of it more and more. And I really love this group. I think I post most of my videos here because I love to post on this group. I get a lot of encouragement. So, and about future events, yes, I would definitely like to be a part of it. And that's all I can say. I'm just really happy to be a part of this.
Thank you, Venetia. That was from the bottom of your heart. I know you meant that. And everyone I know, they mean what they say. Thank you so much. We're glad we helped you and motivated you. And I'm glad because I know you were almost backing out and you were not going to be part of it. And somehow, I know I kept telling you, but I just kept telling you I'm not pressurizing you. So no stress. Take it easy, relax. And I said you're going to do
I
well.
know you were very
You did come and you
comforting.
performed well. Thank you. It was really good. And you know what? I think when we start the other groups, Jackie knows what I'm talking about. We have plans for a couple of others. Lester also knows it. When we have those, I think you'll be a great asset there because you're a doctor and you gave me some advice regarding my neck. Thank you very much. And I'm going to come back to you for more.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
Alvin. Yeah.
Now we're going to move on to the next one who was, of course, I don't think he needs any introduction. This young boy, I mean, after Shania, she's the youngest. He's the next youngest one. And this guy, he is mind blowing. I mean, I just love him. He is fantastic. And I think he's going places. By the time this guy is 18 or 20, I don't know what to say. I don't know where he's going to reach. The sky's the limit. Theo Reed Gupta, you're on the stage. Say whatever you want to say because we're waiting to listen to you.
Uh, Firstly, I would like to thank Mr. Alvin and Mr. Jude. So first of all, Mr. Alvin was the person who invited me, who gave me the chance to come live. I've never been live before, and I don't know how it feels to be live. But last week was a wonderful experience. I saw so many talents. I saw dance. I saw art. I saw different types of singing, and it was really inspiring. I've never seen such a diverse group before. Uh, and if I had to perform again, if I had to come live again, I definitely would, because this was such a great experience and I enjoyed it to the fullest. Any message that I would like to give to the family is that all of you are talented, all of you are amazing. It would be great if you performed more, if you showcased your talent on this page, Facebook page, because we are a family. Like, no one is going to say no to you, no one is going to discourage you. We are all going to encourage you and cheer you on, and it's going to be amazing. So, like, yeah, thank you.
Wow, Rick, that was nice. Theo Rick, I mean, that was well said for a youngster like you. And by the way, we should be listening to his brother as well, who's a good singer. And his name is Rick. Yeah, so I think sooner or later he's going to be joining us. And Moshami, don't sit there and smile. You're showing half your face. We'll make you sing as well. I'm sure you're a good
No,
singer.
I want to say something. I really want to say this, that I'm a part of a number of groups. The point is, I get into the group so that I can post his videos, because I hardly have any talent to showcase, in the sense that, anything performing. Well, I go up to the stage and MC the programs of my school, but that is as an orator, not as a singer or as a dancer. But because my children are so shy, so I'm a part of the groups, as just to post their videos. And I realized that all the groups talk about themselves as being a part of the family, but this is the group that really is like a family. Uh, when you actually organize something, interact one to one, then you really bond. This is different. This is not just like posting something on the Facebook, and I can feel it on my pulse. And my son was very chilled out, but I was super excited throughout the day last Saturday, waiting for it to happen. And of course, I felt very bad because of the lag, because we could not utilize the Wi-Fi. And I also would like to put forward this question to all of you who come on live, that do you use the broadband or do you use the Wi-Fi? I mean, the system. Can you just tell me how to, you understand?
Let me answer that. I think what it depends, because like in Dubai, I mean I know for a fact, even if I use Ethernet, that's the wired cable connection. We've got pretty high speed here, but even my data is pretty high speed. So sometimes I use, like right now I'm using the Ethernet, which is a cable connection, because we're sitting on a desktop. Yeah, we're not sitting on the laptop or the phone. But there were times when I came live once before alone. I was on my phone and data. I mean, directly. I just came on and that was it, and we had no problems. But I think in India you'll have a bit of a problem, because I think the congestion and the rains and like Val especially, when it rains, it's not easy. So I think there we do have a bit of a problem. But the best would be to talk to your provider, because even they could help you. Yeah, if you know friends who are a bit computer literate and understand what IT is all
No,
about.
I asked Jude, and he told me it is better to take a broadband.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing live. I think taking the Ethernet connection is better.
Yes.
Can I technically answer that question?
Sure.
In a very small nutshell? Can I technically answer? So broadband is all the cable that comes into our house is either fiber optic or broadband now. So that is the way it comes to our homes. Wi-Fi is because there is a modem and we move around the house without a cable. So that is the Wi-Fi. So there is no connection. So the connection which is coming into the house, whether it is through a cable or through fiber optic now. In Bombay, there is fiber optic everywhere. So there is a much higher speed. Anything over 10 Mbps, fantastic.
Yeah, true.
What you are saying, all connections are broadband, and the higher than that is the fiber optic cable, which is now with Geo, with Orange, or with whichever cable provider, wherever you are. So if you get a fiber optic cable, which you will probably have, Wi-Fi is inside the home, because you are not using a cable with your phone or your laptop. So that's a Wi-Fi. So it is all roaming around inside the house. So connection is always broadband now, unless you are using the data thing on your number, Airtel or Idea or whatever. Those are relatively not faster now, because of connectivity and stuff. But if you're getting your data through a broadband cable or through fiber optic, it is lightning fast.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to upgrade, because our cable operator here in Nagpur said, can you hear me, Al?
Yeah.
Am I audible? No, our cable operator said, I'm giving you 30 Mbps, and that is like lightning. But it is not, it does not go over 2 or 3 Mbps, which is still good, but then also the number of people using it. So any connection over 10 Mbps or 15, 20, 30, 40 is fantastic. So that is all broadband or fiber optic. Wi-Fi is inside the home. So it's either broadband or the data card. Data card is out as per just now, so it is the cable connection or the fiber optic.
Yeah, because I know in India you had also all those other portable systems where you had those small plugins and a lot of stuff. I don't know what you'll have there, honestly, because I don't have
No,
a
now it
connection
is
in
gone.
India.
Even in smaller cities, the cable operators, even the guys who are sending us cable television, they are giving us broadband connections now. So it is broadband everywhere. So it's either broadband or the data.
Okay.
The thing on top of that is now broadband is also getting outdated because they have put in all the fiber optic cables.
Fiber optic, yeah. Cool. Thanks, Val. Thank you for that. Moshami, I also heard you say that you do you compare shows and stuff like that. So now we know for our future events who to get in touch with.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I
mean,
hope
it was
Val
really
answered that part.
amazing, and it was very nice to be a part of this group. Especially, I think, largely the thanks goes to you because you just know you're like the head of the family. You know how to hold it
Thank you.
together.
Jackie keeps saying that all the time. Jackie, I'll give her a chance to speak later, but Jackie keeps telling me that all the time. She always tells me, you can't pull out, you have to be there, you're like the head of the family, you're this, you're that. And she motivates me more than anything else. Thanks, Jackie. You heard that. Yeah, Val?
I'm saying you just have to Google on your phone the broadband connections, who are the providers in your area. So you'll get it instantly.
All right.
Broadband or fiber optic, just Google. Because it will ask you in location, where are you placed? Where are you in Bombay? So it will give you all the service providers and how close they are. 1 kilometer, half a kilometer, 2 kilometers. You'll get all the information.
Lovely. Thanks, Val. Now you don't have to leave because it's your turn. You're going to be the one to be talking. Thank you, Moshami. We'll be back again. Val, you're the man now, and you're the next participant. So you didn't hear the question, but a quick repetition is we want to know from you what you thought of the live party that we had last Saturday. It's exactly a week since we had a live party. And if given a chance, and if you do more of such live parties, would you want to be part of it again? Would you be excited to be part of it again? That's if we performed and did a good job. And of course, the last one is what advice or what you'd like to tell all our other family members to motivate them, just like you've been motivated by all of us here, what you'd like to tell them and how you would like to pump them up and get everyone, out of those 5,000 people to come and showcase their talents. The stage is yours.
Thank you. First of all, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And it's an extreme privilege and honor to share my talent and my music with such a diverse group of people who are not even any longer, people, they just become a family. So thank you, Al, thank you, Lester, thank you, Roland, Jackie, for putting this, because there are so many groups, so many people doing live. But what you guys have gone and done is just you've raised that bar a bit on the other side, a higher side. So it's not just people coming, listen, we have this family and this is the talent in our family and we want to showcase it to the rest of the world. So people out there who are listening, you can pick up, there are poets, there are painters, there are dancers, there are musicians, there are technical people. It's a very, very diverse group. And it takes, I think it takes a lot of effort to put this together, especially when there is so much of other thing going around in the world. It's not easy. There's a pandemic happening, equipment non-availability, people in so many time zones and different parts of the world. Technically put this together for it to be on air and run for 3 hours. That is not a joke. Even running a live concert is not a joke. And this is in virtual space where you have different internets and stuff. Well done, you people. I am so happy and so proud of you that, God bless you all. That is what I have to say.
Thank you.
Number 2. Thank you. And number 2, it was awesome in spite of glitches and internet slow, dropping, coming. But the thing is, people know your heart. And when your heart is in the right place, things happen. That's what I believe in. Your heart is going to be the right place. Things will happen. Technically, that happens in the biggest concerts. In a live concert. And this is going through time zones in different parts of the world. So it was pretty okay. 10 on 10.
Oh, thank you.
That is what
that was a good one. Thank you.
And everybody else who could not be a part, it doesn't matter. are always, the platform is on 24/7. Come on, play. These things will happen. Parties will happen, live shows will happen. But it is not that only, it is just getting ending with that timeline in those 3 or 4 hours. It is open all the time. There are people watching. Even people who are not watching you live, they will go back. They will have a notification in their Facebook or whatever, Instagram, that you were live, and people will go and check. Even with my song, I've seen people, even after 3 days, there are people commenting, which is very beautiful.
True.
So I encourage all of you who, like Jackie said last time, I think, that some of the fires that were dying, no, don't let them die. Don't let your vision get distorted. It says, I love reading the Bible. It says, where there is no vision, people perish. You need to have a vision. You need to have that fire in your soul. Go for it. And the other thing is, go for it on as many groups possible. Nobody's stopping. Fantastic. More the merrier. And tell people, those are the people also to come and join here. Come join the party.
Yeah, go to every group. That was nice.
Just one thing,
You know
Alvin.
what? You've put us actually in trouble after the last week, because you said one thing, and a lot of people even after that are still asking me, is he really turning 80? You put us really in trouble. I'm not joking. I had so many people ask me this in the last 1 week, Is he really turning 80? And I'm like, no way. They're saying, no way can he be close to 80. So I really don't know what to say. You better, you speak up now, because this is going to be ahead later. You better tell the world you're only 48, for God's sake.
Al, listen to me. There's a song by Bee Gees. I started a joke.
Yeah.
As a joke, I think I'm older than.
No, I'm not commenting. I'm not commenting. I am just quote unquote saying a song.
So now this is the new trend, by the way. That's the new trend. So I'm also proudly going to be saying I'm turning 70. What's the big deal? So what? Who cares?
Yeah.
Lovely.
You catch people's attention. I say that in a live concert. Listen, I'm just turning 70, so please listen to me,
There you
and
go.
there you have the
There
people
you
are
go.
talking.
All right.
I am going to dedicate a song to all of you.
Just one sec. Yeah, one sec before you do that. The last one we had that day was the 19th performer, that was Darshan. I guess he's busy because he's also doing a lot of online courses and classes and stuff. So before we get to the singing part or any other small points anyone wants to talk about, let's get to the star who's been quiet right from the beginning.
Alvin, can I just say 2 words?
Yeah.
Just 2 things. Alvin, another thing about what I wanted to mention was that
I want to just take leave because my doggy is crying.
Sure. Go ahead,
So
Moshe.
carry on.
Thank you.
We'll be here. Bye. All the best.
All right. Go ahead, Carlos.
Alvin, I just wanted to also say that I don't know how many professional singers here. I've come back to singing after I think 20, 25 years, and like Nigel said, right? It's a platform where we are not professionals. At least some of us are not professionals, but we are performing lives. It kind of really feels different. Of course, there on the Facebook Live also you can do it, but here to be with a family of mix, it really kind of really helps us to look forward to having a lot more people who are their talents, which have somewhere over a period of time got lost, or somewhere where people have kind of totally lost touch of it, right? So thank you so much. Just
Awesome.
wanted to say that.
Thank you. Now can we go on to, we've saved the best for the last, I guess. So we'll now go to our awesome moderator who's been far away from the three of us last week, but she participated and she kept us all alive by dancing to almost every one of your performances. And now I think we'll give her the stage. Jackie, you've got to give us your view and your thoughts and everything else that you have in you. It's been there. Now open that bottle and explode.
Yeah, I just loved it. I loved it. I'm not very much of a dancer, but I was so thrilled. I pushed everything away from my bedroom floor and started dancing. And today my energy levels are very low because I had food poisoning today. Yesterday we came back from the holiday, but the last thing that I had there has really made me sick. So I've been, very sick. So my energy level is low, but my heart and the joy I have and the love that I have for you guys is really high. and I am so proud of you all. It's like as if you all are all, my children. We feel like as if we are parents of all of you, and you'll make us so proud, and it's so much of joy to see this. It's just amazing, and such a big thank you to Alvin and. Of course, Alvin's the brainchild always behind all these, and to Lester and Roland also. And yeah, I feel so away from them, but thank you so much. I didn't want to be the admin on the team. In fact, I told Alvin, no, please, Alvin, don't make me the admin. Just put me on like a moderator or something, But he said, no, you and Lester have got to do it because, he's saying, you'll just flow into this thing. And actually, I'm glad because it's very different. The TNGlive is very different from the other TNG group. I love both, but there is a slight, difference, the live. And thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, what Jackie said was right, because when I told her, without even consulting, actually, I put her name and I said, Jackie, you're the admin. She was, no, Al, please, don't make me an admin. And I said, Jackie, you're going to do well because Lester's there, both of you. I want you all to actually captain the ship, because I think TNGlive has a lot that's going to come up in future. A lot of live events, a lot of other things. A lot has been planned for TNGlive. The family will remain as it is, of course. We're going to keep growing that, but simultaneously we'll grow TNGlive. And it's been growing without us going out of the way. We've not been going inviting people, nothing of the sort. And all of a sudden I've seen us, we've already crossed 600 plus, which is pretty good, without making any noise. So
after the event.
yeah, after the event, it pretty much, I think 50% at least went higher. Now, before Val gets into his mood and starts singing for us, we've got my bodyguard, as I called him, the poor guy. He's been sitting here. Let him say a couple of words as well. Lester, it's all yours now.
Hey guys, hi. First of all, I'm so privileged to be a part of this group. And with Alvin out here, he's like the father figure for all of us. And with his admin skills and fatherly skills and every skill that he has made this into one big family. And within a couple of months, we are nearly around 5,000 of us, family members. So it's a real pleasure. And there's one more thing which I want to tell you. You must have seen me maybe coming in and off, singing songs. I used to never do that. I used to go on Star Maker and post without the video. But, once I started this group and seen all of you doing it, I said, why not, So it gave me a little more courage to come out and show myself and sing to you guys. So that's it from me. Enjoy yourself.
Good.
Take it easy.
I didn't know about this part he just said, by the way. So this wasn't an edited script, yeah? No, but that's a good one. Anyway, I didn't know, because I was shocked that Lester was singing, because Lester, I know him, I've known him, I think for over 20 years or so. I've known Lester, being involved with music, and he loves DJing. So when I first met him when he was a DJ, and that's how we got together, because I compared and he DJ'd, yeah? And I never knew he sings. And all of a sudden on TNG, our boy is coming in like every 2 days. He's like singing. I said, wow, not bad. Anyway, that's a good one. So I think with that we've done. Yes, Debbie.
I was just going to say it's late here, and I'm going to sign off. So good night, everyone.
Good night, Debbie.
Good night.
Good
See
to
you
have
next
you here.
time.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm going to miss your music.
Well, you'll hear it
Next
anyway.
time.
It's going to be on the group, so you'll hear him singing for
All right.
us.
Bye.
All right, great. So now I think with that, I'm just going to keep quiet now, and let's get Val. I'll put him on the spotlight because he's going to sing. And if anyone wants to dance, feel free. Yeah, just get up. Poor Jackie, she's not keeping well. You all can take her place and start dancing. All right, Val, over to you.
Wise men say, holy boots flooded. I stay? Would it be a sin? I can't help falling in love with you. As the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so we go. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand and take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Woo! Yeah, that was a nice ending. Fabulous way to end this 1 hour. I think we've been on this Zoom conference. Thank you very much. Hi, Lester. We can see you there in the background. That's Shanaya's daddy. All right. So I think, you know what, there's nothing else to say. I mean, I really don't know how much to thank you all. You all have been so patient, so nice. All of you have been sitting over here with the exception of you who had to go, and we understand it. But thank you all so much for coming in and participating in this feedback, which was important for us as moderators and organizers, because we also needed the feedback. And now, Jackie, I mean, I can see that you are in pain, poor thing, because she went on a 5-day holiday. And she just got back today, actually. And I asked her, are you sure you can make it? And she said, I'll be there. But thanks for being there, Jackie. Good to see you. You need to take some rest because this is not you. I know that. The rest of you, thank you so much again. Mario, Theo, Reek, Adil, Nigel. Nigel, by the way, Carlos says, he said Nigel or Nigel. Is it Nigel or Nigel? Unmute.
Nigel.
Ah, Nigel. Okay, so I was right. Okay, good. So Nigel, Shania, Dr. Venetia, Tarun, Catherine. Catherine, we love that smile. Marianne, Lynette, you had a lot of good news today, you and Shania. That's good. Jackie, Valentine, and Carlos. Thank you again, Lester. Thank you for hosting this with me. And of course, for last week, all the trouble he took because it was all set up in his house. This time we've come in a very simple form in my own house. We don't have a studio. I can't afford all that. Only this man can do it for me. But again, guys, thank you so much. We're going to come out soon with something new.
Alvin, I have one suggestion, please.
Who's that?
I'm Adil.
Yes, Adil.
I want that whenever any of our people are performing live on this platform, wherever, all should support.
Sure. You know, I'll come back to Adil's point. Actually, he's right. See, and that is actually to go with the moderators as well. A lot of the TNG family, yes, are there. Not everyone, clocks in at the same time. But when it comes to sharing, the only way we can share is like Adil, he knows, and Nigel and a couple of others, you'll know, even Shania. You'll come live on TNGlive because the reason we set up TNGlive is to help you all, because then we can share your performance onto the TNG family and to your pages. You can share it, everyone can share it. So this way, the multiplication happens. But on TNG family, I told you last time, on purpose, I cut off the sharing part of it and I kept the group private just to protect each and every one of you. And that includes kids, adults, and everyone else, because a lot of people put out copyright stuff, like your poems, your music, your lyrics, your originals, and recipes. And I don't want people sharing, sorry, but the internet is the internet. Yeah, it's not the safest place to be in. It's the worst place, actually speaking. Yes, it's technology, but I don't want things being misused. I don't want people sharing, our beautiful kids and ladies and other people's pictures and stuff. So that's the reason from day one, I decided no permitting any shares. So unfortunately for a lot of you performers, the only reason that you can't share is because of this. And I'm telling you, in the long run, believe me, you'll appreciate it because I've kept you all in mind, and you're a family. If you're a family, you're my family too. Yeah. So I want to make sure that all of you are protected. And with that in mind, I said, let's start TNGlive. Even though Jackie told me, actually, Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong. Jackie told me, let's do this after a few months when we have more members. And I told her, I said, Jackie and Lester, let's do this so that we can help our participants, our family, to share whatever they're doing so that those who come there live, you yourselves are permitting it to be shared, and read the about us part of it, where there are points mentioning about y'all coming in, you're posting your own videos, doing your own live shows, and you're responsible for it. Yeah, we cannot be responsible for everybody. But what we can do is try to help in ways that are there within our means only. Yeah, so that is by stopping sharing, stopping, religious music. Don't get offended when I say religious music. I told you all, I love gospel music myself. Yeah, but yesterday, for example, we had somebody who came and put out bhajans. Yeah, so it was easy for us to, to delete that was because we don't permit gospel too. So we've got to be fair to everybody because this is a global platform and I want anyone and everyone to be there and be part of it. So that's the reason there are quite a few things we put a stop to from the beginning and we've stuck to it. But on TNGlive, please come in live. Adil, you've seen whenever you've come there, Shania, whenever you'll give us enough notice, please give us a couple of hours. So, because we're all working, I mean, Lester works, he's come straight from the office here. Yeah, a lot of you work as well. But if you give us notice and tell us, like you were doing today, Adil, you're talking about us coming say, I'm coming live at 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock or whatever, that gives us time to prepare ourselves. So, one of us, if Jackie's busy, Lester's busy, I'm there, somebody's there, we'll make sure to do a watch party and share it so we get more people to watch as well. And don't forget, when we share it, that video keeps playing again and again and again. Like Val said, not 3 days. It's come up even after 15 days, after a month and a half, videos have come up. And I'm like, when did this come up? And it's because somebody liked it or commented or something about it. Yeah. So give us enough notice because it'll help us to then share and to host watch parties as well.
I think I also
Besides
have a
that, when it
suggestion,
comes
if I
to
may.
gospel, I mean, I know Val, he does a lot of gospel music, and like him, there are many others, and I also love to sing gospel music. We also have a plan for that, but we've just kept it a little low profile now. But the truth is, we're going to start TNG Gospel. Okay, we've already registered
Wow.
the name. So that's there. So you can come in there. We have a group built up there. Pure gospel. Go ahead. I'm going to sing as well. And everyone's going to be singing gospel music there. So bear with us because we can't do everything at the same time. Yeah. Like we've started the family and now slowly we moved on to TNGlive. And TNGlive is for everybody. And then we've got gospel coming soon. We've got Jackie knows she's very keen to start this. And yes, we're going to wait for some time. It's TNG Wellness. So Vinesha, that's for your ears too. TNG Wellness is going to be for a lot of contributors who've been contributing to wellness, and we have not been in a position to approve all those videos of theirs. We've been deleting them because we can't permit all that to be put on the same platform. So we're going to start that too. Yes, Jackie, go ahead.
Wellness, because it's like more a holistic wellness. It's not just for like say different types of exercises or something, but it is even things that encourage the mind, wellness of it's more holistic. It's of the spirit, it's emotions, and it's like for bloggers who write articles about different things, about mental struggles that they've gone through or different phases in life, like menopause for women. There are so many things under wellness. It's not just going to be something to do with physically getting fit. That will be part of it. But there's so much more where doctors and even people who have experienced different difficulties in their life and have gotten over it, they put out their experiences and that encourages others. And they feel if she could get through this tough experience in her life, so can I. So it'll be for bloggers also, and it'll be for videos, teaching someone an exercise, whatever,
True. In fact, bloggers and vloggers also, we've been not permitting on our talent networking group on purpose because some of them are paid ones and they're getting paid for doing things. So we don't permit these things because we want everyone to be there, not just professionals coming and posting advertising because they're getting paid. They have 5,000 more people to watch. That's the reason we don't permit all these things. So we want everyone who's a lay person out there to just come out, have fun, enjoy, show your talents, and become better and better and better and better, become professionals. One thing I want to tell you all, please, whatever I'm talking about now is only for your ears. So all this will be edited. Yes, we'll have the entire rough video which is recorded, but for the actual feedback part of it, I'm going to edit this because I don't want this to be played on the groups. So whatever I told you all about the wellness, about gospel, and there's a lot more. I mean, the TNG Fest will start, the actual event, the live events in person. That's going to happen next year. I was talking to the Bellamy Brothers manager this morning, and she asked me, Alvin, is December a good time for India and Dubai? I said, to me, that's the best time of the year. So early December is fabulous even for Bangalore. I think the weather is great. Dubai weather is great. It gets into the winter season. It's beautiful for outdoors. I told her December is a perfect time for me where I'm concerned. We're going to be, blocking those dates as well with the Bellamy Brothers. 2021, not 2020. Okay. So all these things I don't want to talk about. And just one request, please. You see, all of us, I treat you all as family. I trust you all open-heartedly. I speak. Please treat us the same way. When I talk to you all about certain things, I know you're on many groups. Please go and join the groups, but do not discuss what I discuss with you all. You are the few I'm telling you honestly, like I had the moderators who are part of us that we talk once in a way, we meet and we discuss things openly as a forum. We've got a core team of the moderators, not all the moderators. And that core team, couple of weeks, we meet like this and we discuss things. But I think outside the moderators, I'm talking to y'all because y'all are really very close to me now. After that live event, I feel y'all also part of the moderator team. Honestly, I'm telling y'all. Carlos, I didn't know Carlos till recently when I started seeing him, on Caroline's group, the last one standing, for example. And I just liked him. He started coming in. I started liking him. He started talking to me. He started asking me about, can I do live? Can I do this? I like to come on. And I kept telling him, please come, showcase, do this, do that. And he became part of me. He started growing with us. Nigel, you've seen it happen. Catherine, I saw her coming once in a way, putting a couple of songs. Honestly, I never thought she's going to carry on this way. I thought 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be done. But honestly, I see her every day, 2, 3 songs, and I don't have words. I mean, Catherine, you must have seen in the beginning, I write so much and I used to, compliment her. Now I don't have those many words because I don't want to be the same stale stuff and the same thing, So I get stuck. I say super, beautiful, awesome, because honestly, I don't have any more words. But thank you. You keep coming back and, over and over again. And that's something really, really, truly appreciated because you guys are more family now, You're really part of this, I would call blood family now to me, honestly. I have not met you all except I think two people I've met, and that's about it. I don't know you all, but just sitting here and talking to you all, it's like as if I'm sitting in front of you and we're talking. Yeah, Mary Ann, I see her coming all the time. I sang with her once. Lynette comes all the time. Tarun, all of you. I mean, I don't need to take names. You guys know what you all are and who you all are. So please, whenever I talk to you all in confidence, I'm a person, I do talk out sometimes, yes, but sometimes when I speak my heart out. So when I do this, respect it and just think to yourselves, hey, this guy's talking to us because we are like his brother and sister. Yeah, brother, sister, mother, father, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, and respect what I tell you all. Don't go and talk to anybody. I'm not bothered about competition. I told you all. I'm not bothered about copycats. I'm not bothered about those things at all. But let that happen when we actually come and do that event. Then we put it out there, let people follow us and they read about it and follow us. I don't care. But till then, just keep it here. It's in your heart. Yeah? And when I bring it out in the open, feel free to do what you want to do. Please respect that because I respect you all the same way. Please respect that one small request I asked you all of. Besides that, Jackie, you said your part. Anybody else wants to say anything else, please feel free because this is not going to be part of the entire recording like I told you. So any suggestions, anything over and above this, I know I've taken over an hour of your time. Anything else you want to say? Let's go to Tarun. Yes, Tarun.
We can have a TNG group on different type of music of different languages, like not just English or Bengali or Hindi, like
Theo,
other
okay.
languages, like French.
Theo, did you ask us about different languages because you're not very audible?
Yes. Am I audible now?
You need to be a little, I'll just mute Tarun for a second. Yeah, go ahead now.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yeah.
So I was saying like we can have a group of different type of songs of different languages, like not just English, Bengali, Hindi, but like French, Japanese, like different.
Let me answer you, Theo. On this group particularly, on our TNG family and even the live, we've not restricted anything to be only in English or Indian or Hindi or whatever. The idea is that, we are welcoming everyone from every part of the world, no matter what nationality, creed, caste, color, religion, doesn't matter. And any language you want to sing, because even now you must have seen, one example I'll give you is of this person, Uttam Augustus. You are listening to him.
Yeah.
Every morning, this guy comes on dedicatedly, and he shocked me because in the beginning, when I saw him singing, in his car, I called him. I said, "Hey, Uttam," I said, "why are you singing in your car? I hope you're not driving." And he said, "No, bro." He said, he said, "My car is my studio." He's at peace sitting in his car, and you always see him sitting in his car and singing. He is one person who sang in so many languages. I mean, 80% of those languages I don't have a clue about. Yeah, but I know he sings in Tamil, in Kannada, in Malayalam, in English, in Hindi, and he's flawless. I mean, I don't know whether his diction and everything. I mean, some of you who speak Tamil, I'm sure, know whether he's perfect or not. But
No,
I feel he
he's
sounds
absolutely
perfect in
good.
everything he sings.
He's great. He's great. I've asked him to sing a few Tamil songs as well. Because
Yeah,
I'm
I
from
know that.
Chennai,
I've seen
right?
that. Yeah, you told him
And
thanks and you said
he's
well
sung
done and
it,
stuff.
amazing. Just like how I've seen it in a movie he's sung it like that. So I've told him. Then he was surprised that I speak Tamil. I said, I live in Tamil Nadu, so obviously I would know the language. So he's
Wow.
done
I
it
mean, I mean,
really
really,
well.
the guys in Dubai, we were hoping to meet him and a few others. Yesterday, we were all planning to do a karaoke night in my house. And some of the ladies over here who are on the group, they're not moderators, by the way, and they're in Dubai, they're friends of mine. They called me up and said, Alvin, can you please tell Lester and Uttam, bring them to your house. We want to come there. We want to have a karaoke session in your house. And I'm like, how do I do this? It's a lockdown. It's not a lockdown, but we're not supposed to meet. And, we can't meet too many people. So we're a little careful on who we meet and what we do. But one of these weekends, I'm sure I'll get them together and we'll do this. So to answer Theo, Rick, the thing is for us, we even spoke about this, about having a different a group, for languages and stuff, but it will be too tedious. It won't be easy to manage. So the best thing to do is anyone, if we have French people who like to sing French, we don't stop them. Italians, if you speak French and sing in French or Italian, feel free to sing because people will love it. We'll be amazed, to listen to you singing in a different language. So come live, or if it's not live, post your videos on the TNG family. But just remember, TNG Live is predominantly for live performances, not for recorded performances. Yeah. So recorded, come on TNG on the family group, post as much as you want, any language you want. But when you're on TNG Live, it's for live
Only for live.
performances. So
Only for
sometimes
live.
if you see your videos coming up by mistake and one of the moderators pulls it down, don't be offended. Yeah. It's because we want that to be for live.
Got it.
Yeah, so language part that we will definitely, welcome any language whatsoever. Anybody else to say anything? Yes, Tarun, sorry, we're coming back to you. Just unmute yourself, Tarun.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I have a suggestion. If you can organize some competition, like any music competition or a painting competition, that would be that will be having more participants.
Okay. Can I answer you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the only thing that differentiates us and most of the other groups is that one-word competition. Okay, because I'll tell you why I started this group. I think a lot of you don't know it. Some of you do know it. I was actually a sponsor and on board with the Facebook Lockdown Star because Brian, who started it, is a dear friend of mine. And he asked me to join him and he asked me to sponsor. I initially refused and then one day I agreed because Elaine also is known to me. And I agreed and I joined them and I said, I announced it there. Some of you have seen it there. I announced saying that I'm glad to be part of the Facebook Lockdown Star and I'm going to be a sponsor as well. And a lot of people wrote back and said, yeah, we're happy, blah, blah, blah. But when I saw the way this competition was going on, and particularly when I saw, I won't say who, and some of you know that lady and her daughter, and when I saw this young child who was so stressed out about being woken up in the morning and had to come and sing because her mother wouldn't give her breakfast if she didn't perform, and she said, my breakfast is lying there, and look at my eyes, and when I'm saying all this, I'm sure some of you know who she is. That put me off really bad. I would never put my daughter, who's 12 years old, to come out on the internet. First of all, she's not permitted to perform. Yeah, Shania is lucky her parents are there, like her dad. Look at him like a bodyguard standing at the back. He's watching. No, please stay there. It's good. Don't worry, Lester. It's good because she's only 13 years old. Yeah, and we don't want our children. All of you have kids. Most of you, I'm sure, have kids, and we don't want your kids to be exposed to the wrong things. That's on the net. Yeah, so be careful because I tell some people, even silly things, ladies particularly, I'm telling you all, when you'll come closer, like Jackie now, for example, you're coming closer to the camera, or you're getting up, or you're standing. I'm telling you, there are perverts out there who are just waiting, yeah, for that one split second When you'll come close, you'll bend a little bit, they take pictures, they freeze those screens, I'm telling you. Because then they know on their smartphones, they can magnify it, they post it on all different platforms. There are, I don't want to use words, but there are so many of these sickos. You read, you go and Google, you'll find a lot of it. So that's why I'm so careful, and I don't want competition. I don't want kids to be stressed. I don't want them to be under pressure, because kids are kids. They don't understand. Somebody is given an award. Forget the money, even to say, oh, you were the best and you were second and third, it's very unfair. So when I started this group, the first thing I said, by the way, this group was called Facebook Musical Challenge. Okay, if you go back and look at history on this group, it was called Facebook Musical Challenge on 9th of May, okay, when I started it. 15 minutes later, while I was saying the rosary, I'm telling you all, I was praying, and in my mind came a flash, and I said, why, when I pulled out of a group that's having competitions, why am I calling it a challenge? The word challenge means, you know, if you look at challenge in the dictionary, what does it mean? It's competing against one another. I decided against it. In 15 minutes, when we finished our rosary, a flash came to me, I'm not joking, just sitting here, a flash came to me, and I decided I'll call it the Talent Networking Group. Where it came from, I have no clue. I just called it the Talent Networking Group. I went immediately online, I changed it, and you can see on the same day, 9th of May, from one to the other, I changed it, okay? And I said to myself, no challenges, no competitions. But Tarun, to answer that part of yours, when it comes to the live, okay, that's why I said, we can be specific there, because I kept this family, and I said no challenge, no competitions, no money, no encouraging people to win, no asking people to pay or sponsors. I said, let's keep it pure, clean, simple, free, and it's everyone's group. It's not mine. Please, again, I'm telling you all, and I'm repeating this. I've told the moderators as well. This group is not mine. If I'm dead and gone from this earth, I want the group to carry on. Somebody will take on, and you will carry on doing what you're doing. Let it keep going for the next 100 years. Okay? But that's why we've got these other groups coming up. So with TNGlive, for example, with live happening there, we can actually, you know, encourage people to come in. We're looking at probably once we touch 5,000-10,000 there to start a small membership, a membership of like $1, which is 70 rupees for a month, for example. Okay, but that will entitle you all. See, I'm spilling the beans now, so please keep this to yourself again, to yourselves. That will entitle you all to get discounts of 10%, 5% for courses and classes. Like Nigel is a great chef. I'll invite him to be a tutor. He's going to be the head chef to teach people how to cook. Today he's posting everything free. Why shouldn't he earn money from this? He has every right, you know, let him earn money. So I'm going to be campaigning. We're going to get together collectively. We're going to bring people together, and we're going to ask them, you know, everyone wants to learn. There are people saying, thank you, Nigel, I learned to do the steak today, thanks to you. It was for free, no problem, he's doing it. But one day is going to come, when we get students together, we're going to start, already registered, but we'll start it later. Jackie's smiling because she's been telling me about this, TNG Masterclass, okay? And this is Jackie's brainchild. She was always telling me, Alvin, let's do TNG Masterclass, Masterclass, Masterclass. So the offshoot of TNGlive will be the Masterclass, okay? So TNGlive will pull in all the members, they'll come in, and Masterclass will be where I've already registered it. We've got the Zoom account, we've got the Facebook account. There we'll do live coaching classes. So people like Nigel, I have other people in baking. We've got painters, we've got musicians, Mela, Darshan. All these people are people who teach music. Val probably is a teacher, I don't know. But whoever is into tutoring and mentoring and teaching, earn out of it. So whatever small fee is charged, as a member paying 70 rupees, for example, a month, or say $10, which is 700 rupees a year, you would benefit in thousands. Yeah, so there are a lot of people who want to learn. And we want to keep that as a group. There we could encourage, you know, a cooking competition, a singing competition, but at least it won't be part of this TNG family. I don't want competitions there. But there it will be people who have learned. For example, Nigel had a class. He's got, say, 20 students, yeah? We can have a cooking competition, you know, where the 20 students come in, they're competing with each, like your, what do you call that, the food one, Master Chef and all that. But we're going to call ours TNG Masterclass, okay? So that's what we'll do there. But on the group, no competitions. We have many others. You're more than welcome to participate. And I wish you all the best to win. But I'm sure even, correct me if I'm wrong, Shania, as a youngster, would you like competitions? Honestly, I want your honest opinion.
No.
Sorry,
No.
I put you on the spotlight, but you wouldn't, right?
No.
Yeah, by the way, and you have participated on the other groups, right?
Yeah.
Now, I've never asked her this before. I just put on the spotlight now and I'm asking her this is because I'm telling you, I know what pressure kids go through. My daughter, if I called her now to come here and sit with me, just with me and Lester, she won't because she doesn't have the guts to come and sit that way and talk. But with family, yes. But she wouldn't come and participate. I won't permit her. At the same time, she won't participate. And she wouldn't be comfortable with the competitions. Yes? Who's that?
Can I
Lynette.
say something?
Yes, Lynette.
Like I was in that lockdown Facebook competition, and I did participate in that. But when the winner one was announced, there were really people who really felt bad, and that's what should not be in this group. We don't feel bad.
Oh, okay. See, that's another thing, Tarun, you must have heard. See, that's what I'm saying. I never brought this topic out before. I didn't talk about it, but I just decided no competitions for this reason.
It's happening actually.
Yes, Shania?
Person is working over 4-5 hours. I think so one girl used to sing every day. In fact, 2-3 hours she sang. And when she was not the winner, she even has so many weird shares and comments. But when she was not the winner, she was very disheartened. And I read the whole wrote.
Tarun, can you put your mic on mute, Tarun, please? It's too much of noise. Sorry. Can't hear.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry, Lynette. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she wrote there that is it a comedy competition or is it a musical competition? So all that was there in that group. So I have seen what competitions are. So it's better we don't have any competition. Just enjoy ourselves with one family dancing. That's the best.
Correct. Yes, Shania.
Actually, that was the reason why I left the group, because it was not just that. There was also a lot of partiality in the group. I noticed that sometimes there would be one person. I mean, I personally felt that. I mean, she did. I mean, like I think it was in the third season, the second season, that the person who got I think second didn't deserve it, because I'm just saying, because like as far as I'm concerned, it wasn't the best, and but still she was given so much importance, and all the others were put in the dark just so that she would, like, get whatever she needed. So I really don't want the same thing to happen here. And mostly it happened, I think it was because of her mom that she got it as well. And I mean, I didn't think it was right.
I saw that.
So
Can
I
I
think,
have seen
see,
that?
that means you'll know who I'm talking about. I don't want to take names because it's not right to take names. And that's why I exited that group only because of that. And I was very bold. See, I spoke it out. Yeah, I didn't care. For me, I didn't like it. I put a nasty comment over there to everybody. And I said, I'm exiting this group because of this particular reason. And I got out of it. I don't talk to Brian since then. He's a dear friend, by the way, as I told you all. And coming back to this issue of competitions, one more thing I want to tell you all. We are not judges to judge your talents. Okay? Facebook algorithms are not judging your talents. You cannot tell people maximum likes, comments, and shares, you're going to win. You can play with that easily. That's not the way to win. If you're a singer, a talented singer, you're a talented cook, a baker, you're not going to judge your work with people sharing and liking and commenting. I mean, I sit down sometimes, sorry, when you'll come live, some of you see what I do. I'll put 1,000,000 hearts over there. I'll do it because you guys are my family. It's not competition. I'm sitting, I'm doing it constantly, clicking, 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 non-stop. I do it for you all because I want you all to get that. It's not because you're competing, not because you're going to go back and count and say, I got 900, he got 600. No, I don't want that to happen. Okay?
Can I
But
just
at the
say
same
something?
time, I've seen comments over there on those same groups asking, how can you all judge people? Y'all are not professionals. Y'all are not judges. How do you judge how people sing? What's the meaning of shares and likes? I've seen so many comments. Now I don't because I exited the group. I've read them all. I've seen enough of it. So what I don't want, see, if we do a live event, yeah, we meet in Bangalore, God willing, next year. And we're going to have the first 100, 200, whatever. I'm going to put it out. We'll plan it. And we meet in Bangalore. We have a live event. Now, while you're on stage and we get professional singers to judge you all, and there we have an awards category, forget money, yeah, or certificates or whatever. That's a secondary thing. We have cooking competition. There are chefs. There are people who taste. I'm not the good taster. You make me dal and rice, I'll eat it. I'm happy. I'm not going to judge your cooking. I'm not going to judge your food and say this is more, that is. I don't. My wife asks me, is there salt enough in the food? And I'm like, I don't care. It's food. I'll eat it. That's me. Yeah. So we'll have professionals to judge those people at that time. So till then, I don't think we should. And as I'm talking about it, see, all of you are coming out saying that it's not the healthy thing. And I think what will keep us going is this one word if we eliminate that competition part of it. Yes, Jackie?
I just wanted to say that everywhere in the world, every side we turn, everything is about competing against each other,
Yes.
fighting for the limelight, cutting down somebody in a job so that somebody else can get a promotion. This is happening everywhere in the world. But it's so refreshing to know that on this group, you're not going to be judged and put into a corner and made to feel like they said somewhere kept in the dark because they didn't match up to the no. Everyone's going to love it, whether it's the talent is this tiny or whether it's this tiny. I mean, yeah, whether it's this tiny or whether it's this tiny, it's all the same to us. We love it. We are excited, and we are always going to encourage. There's no competition. We just love it all.
Correct.
Can I just
That's
add
great.
something?
Yeah, so I think you'll understand it. But again, all of you, please, wherever you feel comfortable to participate, you want to compete, there are groups and there's nothing, they're waiting for you all to join. So join, compete, win. When you win, come and tell us, hey, we won on whatever, it doesn't matter. But just like,
Like
let's
I
keep
want
this
to
a
say,
little.
I've got an information. I'm not saying, please don't spill the beans. All of y'all, just keep it personal. There has been a competition group, this group, whatever the group name is, I don't know. But when the winner is announced, they've not even paid them the money.
I heard, this is one thing. I've also heard that the same, nothing to hide, this lockdown group again, Brian's. I also heard, in fact, one of my own moderators who's coming and telling me this, and I don't like to listen to it because I don't want to talk about it, where
Yeah.
apparently some lady
So
has
it's better we don't have
contributed.
any competition. Just enjoy it together in the
No, not
family.
that. I'm saying, this lady has contributed towards sponsoring some of the Anglo Indians, I think, because there were some people who needed some money, and apparently
Yeah,
he kept the
yes,
money and didn't pay
yes.
it. And people were talking about it. This lady threatened him. She came in public, and a lot of stuff happened. That's why I said I don't want to encourage that. See, now none of y'all have any complaints. Not y'all, even the other 5,000 there. So let's all get not thank yous, as I said, blessings, prayers, because believe me, this collective praying that's happening behind closed doors, they don't come in public and pray for us, right? But there's someone praying for us somewhere, we know that for a fact, and those prayers will help us a lot, more than money, more than everything else. That's all we want. So as I keep saying, even thank yous are not required where we are concerned. Yeah, keep us in prayer. When you pray for the family, not Alvin, not Lester, not Jackie. Pray for this entire family. We are all family. We all pray for one another. That's what I want. Yeah. Anyone else? So, Tarun, I hope that we answered that part of it. Yeah. All right. Anybody else? Yeah, Jackie.
I'm going. Is it
Go,
okay?
Jackie.
I take
Let
my
us run,
leave.
Jackie.
Love you all.
Love you too, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
I have to go on another call.
Go ahead, Val.
I'll see you guys.
Sure, no problem.
Take care. Love you all.
Likewise. We all love you
Awesome,
too.
awesome discussion. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, just opening my heart out, and I'm telling you all because now we're getting closer and closer. And I like when I trust people, then I start talking to y'all are like the army now there. And with y'all, I feel comfortable. I talk, and I just pray that. That's why I said, let me tell you all, even though you don't do it, it's just to keep it to yourself. So certain things, you'll see that in the long run, y'all are going to be the most benefited in this whole thing because I need people. See, I can't do with 12 moderators when I do a live event. Yeah, I'll need people to come in. So like I told Jude, I'll need you there. Why I made him a moderator? I wanted somebody in Mumbai. I wanted somebody in Bangalore. So some of you have seen I pulled Sunshine into the moderator group. Why? Because I wanted somebody in Bangalore, someone who could help me out later. I may need somebody in Delhi tomorrow. Val, I'm going to him. So that way, Chennai. I need people because I want you all to do your part as well, and then we form a whole big team. So when we become together, then we'll have a core team to work together. Yeah. So when you're showing your dedication to our group, even though you're busy like Nigel, I see him. He's in so many groups. I'm happy for him. Really, I want him to be in all those groups. But he never, any opportunity he gets, he jumps and comes to TNG. Nigel, can you send me this? Alvin, sure, Alvin. 5 minutes later, Nigel has sent it to me. I said, this guy, man, he's like, anytime I tell him something, 5 minutes is done. That's what I love. I'm not telling you all to do the same thing. Not everyone can do it. I know, like Carlos, he's working. He said, Alvin, can I do it in the evening? Or somebody else. But Nigel, when I ask him something, he's there. That's what I like. He's in all the groups. I'm amazed at him. I don't know how you manage this, how you're singing on every other group. I can't understand really. And something happens here, he's there quiet, peacefully sitting, and he's still here as well. Are you the same Nigel, or you have two, or you have twin brothers? Really hard to understand, really. I mean, hats off to you, Nigel. Really, well done. I like you. I mean, I like this. This is something really I like in you. You're so cool, composed. I keep saying this all the time. Please remain like this. Remain like this. This is what makes you stand out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. And just another thing I want to tell you all, please. I just got a message from Naina's. I think she was excited. So she spoke about the person who was watching our live, which I also didn't know. Yeah. And she just sent me a message and said, Alvin, please tell everyone not to take her name because they may not like it. Yeah. So don't tell anybody that, even I'll edit that part also on the final recording. She said, don't talk about it. They may not like it. But apparently that person has some plans for some of you. I don't know who, but some of you will be part of it. Okay. So keep that to yourselves. I got a shock when she mentioned that. So keep that to yourselves. Don't talk about her. Don't mention her name. She just got excited and she, I think, brought it out. Yeah. But that was good. I mean, it was nice to listen to. She didn't know Lynette and she was like the lady in blue. Okay.
I've been recognized with my colors.
Yeah, I think a lot of them don't. It's not easy, especially when we have our Christian names, our Catholic names and stuff.
Yeah.
Not all names are
Some
very
of them,
easy to remember.
I don't know, some of persons you call me Linity.
Yeah, just because you have the E at the end, it's Linity.
Yeah, right.
Good. So what else? Anyone else has anything? I know all of you, it's a weekend. You need to go and party. The weekend, go out, go clubbing, enjoy yourselves.
I need to go and cook, Olin, so I'll take leave. Thank you so much.
All right, Carlos. It was really nice having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Right,
Goodbye, guys. Thank you.
All right, so if we're done, I think I won't keep you all. I know some of you are feeling bad to leave, so till I say bye, you're not going to go, I think. So, Marianne has been very quiet. You're not going to cook, Marianne? We can't hear you. You need to unmute. We can't hear you.
My little kid is not doing well. For the past 2 days, he's having severe gastric issues.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, I just kind of need to take care of him. So, I will take leave now. But thank you, Alvin and Lester. Good job, guys. Hoping to see many more. Lester, I'm still waiting for the duet.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you sing one? I'll join you.
Sure, will do.
Good, he'll do it.
Will do.
Waiting for that.
Okay, bye.
And don't get me
Alvin.
wrong,
Bye,
Marianne,
guys.
just 1 second. Don't get me wrong when I say no. I'll tell you why. Not because of anything. I'm being honest and telling you all this. A lot of you all have asked me, not you, but many others have asked me as well, why I'm not posting on our TNG group. I love to post, honestly, I'm telling you. But the reason I'm not doing it is on purpose because a lot of people, they see me as the admin. When I posted my daughter, see, my daughter can't post, okay? I'm being honest. My daughter, she's banned from getting onto Facebook. I posted it because I was excited about what she did, her drawing and whatever.
Yeah.
Then I saw so many comments and so many likes. And I said to myself, it's not right if I'm the admin, people are doing it because they're thinking, oh, we've got to be good to this guy. So my daughter kept coming and she loved it each time I showed it to her. Even y'all, when you're talking about her editing, for example, I showed her every message. Jackie sent her a beautiful voice message. She loved it. Yes, she's only 12 years old. She doesn't know I don't know how she got this editing into her. Honestly, I have no clue. Even now, I don't know. Okay. And this particular video today also, she's going to edit it. Yeah, to bring it down to 5-8 minutes. When I showed her, she's so excited. She comes and asks me, Dada, anyone else commented? Who said? What they said? I feel bad. I don't know what to tell her, honestly. And then I said, I responded to a lot of the comments on that particular post and I said, please, the amount of love you're showing me and commenting, please do it to everybody else because everybody deserves it. I don't want others getting 30 and 20 and 50. If I get 380, you need 500, you'll need 800 because you're not performing. I can't tell them more than this. All I can keep on saying in our welcome messages, on the post you see on my text, I always talk about please comment, like, encourage, because the more you do, the more you get back. That's always that one sentence is there. So I'm not coming on purpose. I post it on my own page. Those of you are friends or, on my page, you see what I post there. Once in a while I'll come out, I'll post my songs, I'll post any sentimental stuff about me. That's my personal space. Some people don't like it if I'm talking about, somebody came and told me, why you thank the Lord every day for a new day? You don't have to put it on public. I said, that's my page. If you don't like it, please unfriend yourselves. I'm not coming and talking about religion. I'm not abusing religion. I'm not abusing God. I'm not abusing anybody in particular. It's a story. It's a song. It's something I feel. I do it. It's my personal space. Yeah, so those things I do there, I don't put it on the group only for this reason, to be honest with you all. But I would also love to do it. So once when Marianne asked me to sing, I sang with her. Great difficulty. First, yeah, no, no, no. I kept on, and then I sang. And after I sang it, I was like, and I told her, I said, if you want to post it, it's okay, but I'm not posting it. So she posted it. It was fine. But the only reason I don't come onto the group is for this reason. Otherwise, I would love to be there myself. But with Lester and all this, I have no problem. Let them come. They're moderators. It's no problem. But I don't want to do it personally. But Marianne, that doesn't stop me from singing with you. I will sing with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. We can share it on our
I
pages,
want to sing with
Alvin.
Lynette as well. Shania as well. Nigel as well. Catherine, I would like to sing with all of you all one day. The only thing is, I should do justice, nothing else, because some of you, like Lynette and even Catherine, I mean, your voices are like, I mean, I don't know what to say, really. You're way out there. It's very hard to get to sing with you all. I mean, look at Catherine. She just sits there. You see her lips moving, but the voice that comes out is like, what the hell? I mean, amazing. And Lynette opens her mouth. Lynette, really, I don't know. Are you, sorry to ask you, because that the way your voice comes out, I always keep saying this. You must be having fabulous lungs, because where does that come out from? If you look at you, how that voice comes out. I don't know that the high pitches you go into and the energy. I mean, where does that come from? I know you're a singer, but where does it come from?
I don't know, even myself is God gifted.
The first time I heard her sing, and what did I tell you? Who are you? Or what did you sound like? Who you sounded like?
Connie Francis.
When she came on and she sang, she posted something, and I said, oh my God, here's Connie Francis.
Yeah.
Patsy Cline came after that, and I still say that to her. So some of you have got great talent. You're great, even Marianne. I mean, listen to all of you. You're fabulous. Adil, what a cool chap that is, really. I love this guy. He just comes and sits and...
My dad loved Adil performing. I just want to say something to Adil. My dad really loved your Blueberry Hill.
Oh, yeah.
That day.
I love it. Yeah.
Most welcome.
No, what's nice is I'm telling you all, a lot of you have your issues. I know. I don't want to ask you all your problems. I don't want to ask you all what you're going through, but I know it. I mean, by sitting here, I know a lot of us, everyone, I told you, including myself, yeah? I'm smiling, I'm happy, but don't think that I'm a big guy. Don't think that Alvin is, because you saw equipment in Leicester. No, you're all going through bad times. All we're trying to do is make one another happy, because if I can make you all happy, you all make us happy. We're all happy. We're trying to smile. Inside, we're all suffering. We are. And Adil, he told me once, I asked him, he's jobless, poor guy, he lost his job, so there are some of us, honestly, I'm telling you all, if any of us, I know, I'm not talking about the 12 or whatever, we're 8 or 9 or 12 of us, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular. Some of us do have problems. Why is that so loud? Okay. If you all know of anybody or any kind of associations or churches, or I don't know, any kind of groups who help people out, unfortunately, I don't want to encourage it on the group, because if I do it for 1 or 2 or 3, then it'll be too much, because everybody will come. So I don't want to post things. There was another person also, a lady, I won't take her name, but she also asked me, because she's going through a lot of trouble. And I told her, I said, I'd love to help you, but I can't put it on the TNG, because that won't be right. Yeah, I said, if I know of people, I will be more than happy to do it. But if you all know of any groups, and if you all think anybody is there who can help the needy and really some people who are in trouble, you don't have to come out in public and put on the group saying, hey, anybody needs assistance or financial or food or whatever. You'll have everybody running after you. You'll go crazy. What you can do is come to me, tell me personally, Alvin, I think there's a group like this in Chennai or Bangalore or Dubai or Bombay or whatever. If someone needs help, why don't you identify them? So people who come to me, then I'll identify them, and then I will tell them to get in touch with that particular association or person or whatever. So keep this at the back of your mind. Some of you are blessed with jobs. Some of you are blessed with income. Some of you are going through health. Some of you are having tough times. If we can help one another, we're family after all. If we can, please feel free. Come up, let me know, whoever can do something. And when you'll need something, you'll come and ask me as well. But please understand, I'm not someone who can do things, but I'll try my best as well. Yeah? So this is something I'm talking just to the few of us over here. If you'll feel, you'll have any way, it could be a company. There could be companies doing this. And I'll be honest with you, who's in Dubai? Shania, her dad will know. There's this group, Leicester, Danube. You must have heard of Danube, okay? One small example I'll give you. A friend of ours, my wife's friend actually, who does baking with her, called up, and I just overheard the conversation sitting down, okay? She called and said, Akila, you know what? There are 9 Indian people, 3 tailors and 6 other, some laborers, whatever. They're in their room. Sorry, 3 from Sri Lanka, 6 from India. Okay. They're in their rooms. 5 days they've not eaten food and they have no money and they're scared to even get out of their rooms because in Dubai, if you don't have your permits, your legal status, visas and all that, you're illegal. They catch you, put you in jail and deport you. These poor guys are sitting in the room with no food. I just heard her saying this. I didn't know who it was. I told her, I said, listen, let me ask. I said, listen, I asked her, why didn't you cook food? And let's take cooked food to them. So I called another friend of mine, and she does a lot of social service here, charity with the Dubai government. I called her name is Jui. I said, hi, Jui. I said, I heard this, and there's, these people who need food, and we were thinking of doing it. I said, can you help out? Because you have a portal where people can register. You know what she told me? She said, Alvin, please, I know you have a big heart. Tell your wife not to cook food and don't give home cooked food to anybody because here, if anybody has food poisoning or some small problem, the first thing they'll do is catch us for cooking, the one who cooked the food, and they put you in jail. Okay, so Leicester, all they know about the 2 kids who died because of food poisoning in this country and what happened. So she said, don't do that, give raw food, take provisions. Now, I knew that this Danube was doing a little bit of service, and the owner of Danube is a friend of mine. You won't believe. I sent him a message. I said, hi, his name. I said, there are 9 people like this who need assistance urgently. Is there any way you can help out? Because, they were doing boxes of provisions. Yeah, your rice, your dal, your lentils, your, I don't know, whatever, powders, and, enough of food for a whole month, for them to cook at home. You won't believe. He's the owner. He's a billionaire. He's got 25 or 30,000 people working under him. In 5 seconds, the man responded to me. Alvin, send me their number. In 1 hour, I'll have it delivered to them. Okay, that touched me. I wrote back and I said, I never expected this answer from you so fast. And all I can say is, I pray for you. Nothing else. For you and your family. You're blessed. I told him. In less than 2 hours, we got the numbers. His car was out there. Those guys sent me a message. I had tears in my eyes. They said our own boss, our sponsor, who brought us to Dubai, left them in the dark for 3 whole months. Never visited them, never gave their salaries. He said, sir, hum log yahan pe in Hindi, he's saying, we have come here to this country, we don't know anybody. We're locked in our rooms. See, don't think only in India there is, starvation, people are having problems. You won't believe here in Dubai if I tell you how many people are going through hell. They don't have food to eat. I'm telling you honestly. They don't have food. Okay. He said, he sent a voice message and he said, sir, whoever sent us this, please tell him we are praying in Muslim, he's a Muslim and he's saying about Islam, praying to Allah for their upkeep, their health and for their family because all we wanted was food and he sent us food. The guy's voice was, shivering, he couldn't talk. And I sent that same message to him and I told him, this is what has come from the people you sent food to, And I said to him, I said, listen, these are small things, but people are doing this because someone didn't have food. And if they didn't reach out, they reached out to groups, by the way. They didn't know this lady. To groups and portals, they reached out and that came to us and we tried to do through the church. The church has a process because they also have people coming. There are thousands outside our church begging for food and money. Yeah, they have a process. So we said, let's do our little bit. So like this, I'm telling you, Nigel is in Chennai, Mario's in Chennai. You all may know some association, a church, a temple. Yeah, it doesn't matter. A mosque. It doesn't matter. During this time, no religion, no bars, please. We are all human beings. We are all human beings. Okay? We are all of us here today. We are all Christians sitting over here, including Theo, by the way. I never knew that Theo was a Christian. They go to church. And I spoke to his mom. I got the shock of my life when she mentioned about the church. And she said right from the age when they were 2 years old, they've been in convent schools and they got so used to it that he sings in school, he sings in church, Christmas carols. And I thought they were pure Hindus. But yes, they're Christians. They're Hindus, but they go to church and do everything. That was a shock to me. And I loved it. I spoke to your mom, by the way, Theo. I had a chat with her one day and she told me all this. I was in awe, really. So all of us sitting here, we're Christians. It doesn't matter. But please, when you have a chance and you come across something, doesn't matter if it's in Chennai, we may find somebody in Chennai who needs help on our group. Yeah. So please try whatever little bit you can. Keep your eyes and ears open. Anybody who can help out, try and do whatever little you can. But don't put on the group because you'll be in trouble. You'll have thousands attacking you. Tell me, let me identify people who really need the help, whether it's financial, whether it's a food, whether it's whatever. I don't know. Somebody could pay somebody's telephone bill. The telephone is keeping us alive today. Yeah. The phone, internet, Wi-Fi. Sometimes even to pay a small bill of, in Dubai, 400 dirhams, maybe India, 500 rupees is hard. It is hard. You may get it the next month, but this month it's hard. And you need that because you want to be in touch with everybody. Yeah, whether it's here or your family and friends. So if anybody can, please feel free, come back. Again, no pressure, no nothing. It's only personal, I'm talking to you all. Because I do get a lot of messages, honestly. I get a lot. You won't believe, almost every day. I don't talk about it, I don't put it out, is because I feel their pain. I know what it's like. But unfortunately, I'm not someone I can do anything personally myself. If I could, I would. But if I can help out through other sources, I'm putting it out here. So anybody can, please let us know. Fair enough? Miriam, sorry I kept you waiting. But thank you for listening. Go ahead, Miriam. I know you have
No
to.
issues, Alvin. I'll take leave now.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night. Bye.
Good night.
The rest of you, I think we'll end it because otherwise I don't want to get too sentimental. We keep talking and talking. So you guys go back, enjoy your weekends with your families. God bless you all. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you all soon
Bye,
again.
Alvin.
All right?
Bye-bye.
Bye, Alvin.
Bye
Bye,
bye, hearts for
Mr.
you all. Bye bye. Thank you. Love you all.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you.
Alvin.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.